Everyone, I have bad news today. I have bad news. I failed. The exam that you guys have heard me talk nonstop about for the past few months, I did not pass. So I am in a very bad mood right now. So, if anyone's new watching this, you have no idea what I'm talking about, let me give you a recap of the story. Gonna try my best to keep my composure, play this game while telling you guys the bad news that is happening in my life. So, it is August right now, over halfway into August. I graduated college last November, but that wasn't the end. The program I did in college had an exam, a final exam at the very end of the entire program that I had to do in order to get my license. Me graduating college was only the certificate, the graduation certificate. But to get licensed, to be licensed for what I do, I had a separate exam hosted by a different party, and I had to pass that in order to be officially licensed to do what I do. So, 2 months ago, I had an exam that lasted for 2 days, from June 9th to June 11th, and leading up to that, I took a break from playing this game for almost 2 weeks in order to study. Well, I'm sad to say that I did not pass. I failed that exam, so now that means that those 2 weeks I took off to study, that is now pointless, irrelevant, worthless. Just a big waste of my time. So I did those exams 2 months ago, over 2 months ago now, but I unfortunately did not pass. Now, I explained this before. The exams I did was in 2 different sections. Well, there were 2 different kind of topics to be examined on, and those 2 topics were separated into 2 different portions. It's confusing, I know. So there are 2 different topics. The first half is the written portion. Wait, no, what's the exam? Was the exam into, was it 3 days? No, it was 3 days, my bad. My exam was 3 days, which makes it even worse. My exam was in the span of 3 days. So we had 2 different topics. The first day was the written portion, so the calculations, the general knowledge, the understanding. So you were tested on both topics, but in written form. How do I get over there? I guess we won't do this one yet. I guess I'll do this one. The second day was the practical for topic 1, and the third day was the practical for topic 2. So, I failed the second topic, which is just unbelievable that I did, because it was actually the first topic that I studied way less. I studied my ass off for topic 2, which is the portion I failed. Topic 1, I actually forgot to study one point, one factor, which included a lot of calculations. So I completely but I completely forgot to study that part. So on the written portion for the first topic, I did not know how to calculate anything, so I had to guess all the answers. To my knowledge, to my memory, it was 10 questions, and each question had 8 multiple choice, and I had to guess for all of them. And miraculously, that's the part I passed. Not the part that I studied so hard for, the topic I spent months studying for, the subject where I constantly went out to practice on lab equipment. No, not that part. That's the part I failed at. The part where I didn't even remember to study, that's where I passed. So, just in case anyone's new, someone might ask, well, what's the big deal? Just retake it. Just take it again. If you don't know, failing this exam was kind of not an option for me. I had so much pressure on me to pass this exam first try. It was, to the point it was unfair. I was the most unqualified person to pass it first try. It's a miracle I even passed college, to be honest. And all this expectation for me to pass it very first try was so unrealistic. But it was there nonetheless. I had so much expectations, so much pressure to pass it first try. And I'll explain in a moment all the stuff that were the reasons why I could not fail this. So, the biggest reason that it was not an option for me to fail this exam was money. It is not free to take this exam, nor is it cheap. 2 portions. Did I just see the light route? Yeah, I did. Yeah, 2 portions of the exam. The written and the practical. The practical is split into 2 days, but still. 2 portions of the exam, both costing around $775 each to take. So it cost me over $1,500 to take this exam. I'll pass on this for now. $1,500 to take this exam. And also, right now, in my family, money is not great. Money is kind of tight right now. Business is pretty god-awful. And I am in debt to the government. I owe tens of thousands of dollars to the government. It's kind of unfair, but, you know, it is what it is. We tried to fight it. We tried to justify, like, it's not fair that I have to owe this much money, but they were stubborn. They refused to take back what they were claiming, so I have to cave in, and I have to pay that money. So I owe tens of thousands of dollars in debt to the government. It costs $17,000 to take this exam, and business is bad. So money is a bit of an issue right now. So because of all the money issues I have right now, the best outcome was for me to just get this exam done first try. Don't even have to worry about it. We don't have to pay the money again to take it. We don't have to, you know. And here comes the second biggest reason that it would have been ideal for me to pass it first try. Location. Normally what happens with this exam, is that I would have had to travel a somewhat fair distance to take it. But, for whatever reason, this time, that was not the case. This time, it was held at my school campus. The campus I went to college, it was held there. So, it would have been close, very close. It would have been a familiar place, so I would not need to go somewhere new, get familiar with the location. It was already my own school campus. So I got extremely lucky there. But what a wasted opportunity that was, now it turns out. So now that I did fail, what has to happen is I need to retake it. So I need to go to the next city over to retake it. And that's what should have happened to begin with. That's how it should have been in the beginning. But for whatever reason, I lucked out, and it was held at my own school campus. See, where I need to go now is the next city over. So it's called Barrie. So here in the province of Ontario in Canada, next to the city of Toronto, maybe 2 hours away, is the city, I think it's a city, of Barrie. So I need to drive all the way there, stay overnight, because this is a 2 to 3 day exam. So I need to drive over there, stay overnight, which, you know, the hotel prices, you know, this is not a vacation. Me going to a hotel, this is not a vacation. So I need to, and because I don't know how to drive there myself, I need to pay for an Uber, you can say. My sister has this friend who's a driver, so we'll be paying him to drive me there, and we'll also pay him to spend the night there for a couple days just so he can drive me back when I'm done, because it would be kind of stupid for him to drive all the way there, drive all the way back, 3 days later, drive all the way there to pick me up, then drive all the way back. So, because I failed this exam, with the best opportunity ever, I had friends. Well, I had one friend who was also taking the exam with me. It was right here, at home, at my own school campus. And, well, that's about it. I had one friend who I could talk to while taking this. I did not have to go anywhere. This was a familiar place, my own school campus. Now that I failed this, I have no friends who's taking it with me because they all passed. So I have to go all the way there and take this alone with no one to talk to, no one to discuss the exams with, so I'm on my own this time. I have to travel to the next city over, which is like a 2-hour drive. I have to pay to be driven there. I need to pay for a hotel room. Because I passed 1 out of 2 of the exam, I only have to retake the portion that I failed, which is still $775. And that's money that could have gone into a lot of other stuff. It could have gone into the house mortgage, the gas bills, the car bills, food, electric bills, but nope. Nope, that money is now wasted because I failed my exam. That money is now wasted, especially in a time during debt and bad business. All because I was not able to pass. So, for the past few weeks, you guys have seen me refuse to check my results from when I did my exam, because I was just too scared to check. because of how much there was riding on this exam, on these results, I did not want to check, even though I would have had to eventually. I would have liked to choose when I checked my results, when I was comfortable. But as time went on, the pressure just kept on growing, and everyone was telling me to check my results. My friends were telling me, my friends who from high school were telling me. And then as time continued to go on, my family started to constantly nag me to check. And the only reason I even had to check today was because my hand was forced. See, the thing about this exam is, when they post the results, if you passed or failed, it's all in one PDF form, and it's public for everyone to see. Everyone. And, because of how many students are taking this exam, they're not displayed by name, they're displayed by number. This indicates a Frox nearby. Unless I already did this Frox. So, my sister got so fed up to the point of me just ignoring and dodging her, constantly nagging me about, did you check yet? Did you ask your friends how to check yet? Because I just kept on ignoring her. She took it upon herself to go online, look up the results, and that's when my hand was forced to finally check my results. When she pulled up the results too, I even told her, I even told her, like, can't you take a hint that I don't want to check? Well, I had to check today, and I found out I failed one portion. So now I have to spend money that I can't afford losing, and go to the next city over to retake the same exam I spent months and months studying for, but still ended up failing. I have to go there alone, with no colleagues, no classmates to take it with. And also, the exam I have to take, you only get 3 tries. There's only 3 attempts to take it, and if you fail 3 times, they make you do some sort of like online seminar, online class or whatever, in order to, in order to completely ensure that you understand the portion you're failing. And then, only after you finish that, you have to give proof that you did that first of all. And then you're able to reapply and retake. Did I also mention that if you do happen to fail this exam, they offer a service where you can go on a phone call and they'll go through the exam with you. They will run through the portions you did not pass for 50 bucks. You have to pay for them to do that. It would have been so perfect if I did pass first try. I would not have to worry about this anymore. I would not have to go to the next city over just to take it again and spend all this money just to retake. I would, and biggest thing of all, aside from all the money lost now, when we kinda can't afford to lose money now, the biggest thing is all the people I let down. All the people I've disappointed. Because like I said, all the things that were on the line for me to pass first try, my friends knew about it, my family especially knew about it. my relatives from like on the other side of the planet knew about it. And I let everyone down. I let down my family, my friends. There were even sales reps, sales representatives at my store who even were cheering me on. And I let down all of them. You know, there's a reason I said before that I've already failed in life. I may have graduated college, but at this point I have already fundamentally failed at life. You look at all my friends, they're all living their lives to the fullest, well, more than me at least. You know, they're not failing school. They have jobs, they have money. I see my friends, or one friend in particular, post all the time, like he and his new girlfriend, just living life, enjoying life. They go out to places all the time. They explore new places together. He is glowing with life and positivity. You know, I already said in the past that my dad warned me of exactly this. My dad warned me that if you don't put in the effort, the work, the grind, then you will be left behind. Because money, he teaches me this all the time. Money is everything. Money is key in life. If you don't have money, you don't have friends, you don't have respect, you don't have anything. He warned me several times throughout my life. If you don't put in the work, don't put in the effort, you won't get a good job, you won't get money. Your friends are going to succeed in life where you failed. They're going to have partners, they're going to have homes, fancy cars, and you'll be left behind. They're going to look down on you, and they're going to think, wow, what happened to him? He fell off. He never succeeded in life. He never went anywhere. You know, ideally, I would have checked my results, whether I passed or failed. I would have checked my results after my trip. I have a vacation planned, literally in 2 weeks from now. Matter of fact, my birthday is happening in a couple days from now. And now both of those are going to be stained by failure. Both of them. How am I supposed to enjoy those now? Knowing in the back of my head, I could have passed, but I didn't. And now I gotta go through all of this hassle and redo it just because I wasn't able to. Ideally, I would have checked after that. I would have checked after my birthday, my vacation, just so that both of those would not be tainted by the possibility that I did fail. And I did. And now I have to live in that reality. I did fail, and now I have to go through my birthday and my vacation with that in mind. How am I supposed to enjoy myself now? How am I supposed to enjoy those upcoming events with all this in the back of my mind? And you know what? I would not have had to. I would not have had to had I simply passed. This now means that I will have to dig out the notes again, start studying again for the exact same thing that I spent months studying for, but I still was not able to pass. So my rescheduled exam is in October. It is August right now. Mid-August. Are you gonna give my bow back or not? Are you serious? There is also the little tidbit to know that, well, my uncle's about to die. Now, I mentioned this before, that this is my uncle who is only my uncle by marriage, so my mom's sister's husband. And he's dying of cancer. He probably doesn't have that long to live anymore, like as of right now. Today my mom said that he's already been moved to one of those places where people specifically go to wait to die. Like it's their final I don't want to say resting spot. It's a place meant for people who are goners, and it's a comfortable place, I guess, for people to spend their last moments together. So, well, we did not expect this to happen. We knew he was sick, but we didn't expect him to, you know, almost die at this moment. But before this, he's in Hong Kong, by the way. So before this, my mom wanted to go back and visit my grandma because she's old. She wanted to go back just free of mind, just nothing in the back of her head, no me in the back of her head thinking like, oh, is my son going to handle this exam? Is my son going to study while I'm not there to watch him? Is my son going to be okay and pass this when I'm not there? She wanted to, you know, have good news to bring back with her. She wanted to go back with her head cleared of me passing. I wasn't able to do that for her. So because my uncle is dying all of a sudden, so she may have to go back regardless, but now with me in the back of her head, thinking my son did not pass, he'll have to start studying again, and he'll have to do all this. I failed everyone. I failed everyone in my life. I failed my friends, failed my family, failed my college colleagues. I failed people from work, everyone who was rooting for me. I failed everyone. There was so much on the line for me to pass, and I failed. There was no option to fail, and I did. I practiced for months. I went out and practiced on lab equipment for months. I studied for months. I took weeks off of playing this game just to study. My friends were saying that they were proud of me for how much I studied, for how much work I put in. My friends were even saying that they were surprised by how much effort I put in. And I still failed them. I failed everyone. This is why I said that I am already a failure in life. You don't see my friends failing school. You know what you do see my friends doing? Living their lives. Them having money. Them hanging out without me. They actually go out to places. They actually explore new places. And this is why I said before that, unfortunately, what my dad tried to warn me is already true. I've already been left behind because I've already failed in life. I am someone right now with basically no money, no success. Unlike some of my friends, I don't have a partner in life. So I've mentioned this before, and I'm going to stick with it. I said that you only get 3 attempts to truly take this exam, and if you fail 3 times, you have to go through this whole process before you're allowed to take it again. If I do fail 3 times, I already failed once now. If I do fail 3 times, I give up. I will quit at that point. I don't care what anyone says. No amount of convincing will make me take that exam a 4th time. People are going to argue to me, make the argument to me, you did the entire college program, you did the exam 3 times, just do it until you pass. No, I will give up. I will quit if that happens. If I do fail 3 times, I give up. I quit right there. I don't care that I did the entire college program already. I don't care that I am this close to passing. I quit. I'm done. If I take it 3 times and I fail, I quit. I will never take it again. People are going to make the argument, you studied for the exam 3 times. If you take a couple years break, you will forget everything. You will have to study again. I will quit. I fail 3 times, I'm done. I will never take it again. No amount of convincing will make me take it again if I fail 3 times. At that point, I will be an even bigger failure, because at that point, I would have put in all that effort and have nothing to show for it. The only thing I will have is a college graduate certificate, but you know, that's not a license. That's not a license to do a job. So now, I just don't know what to do anymore. I've lost a lot of care for anything anymore. I don't care to do this job anymore. I don't care to really do much anymore. Well, I hope everyone's happy. Made me do this program, even though I kind of chose to do this, but still. Everyone kept on bugging me, nagging me, would not leave me alone to check my results. Well, I hope you're happy now. Now I'm going to have this in the back of my mind throughout my birthday and my vacation. So thank you for that. I hope you guys are all happy. Now I can't really enjoy my trip and my birthday because now I am burdened with the knowledge that I am a complete failure in life. So, if anyone wants a quick recap, I'm in debt, I failed, and I've disappointed everyone in my life. And one of my friends said he hit rock bottom. And yet, what am I doing with my life? I am sitting here in this room playing video games, which I also want you guys to keep in mind that I don't make a single dollar doing this. I make no money playing games on here, playing this to nobody watching. I do this because it's you can call it a passion project. Like I just want to play this game. And look what that cost me. I did take a break from playing this game just to study. And did that result in anything? No, it did not. And you know, my sister has been annoying me about going out and finding a job. At this point, I may have no choice but to do that. And not in the line of field that I've been studying. You know, just other simple, small jobs. Say, a cashier at McDonald's. Or, well, yeah, basically just a cashier. At a supermarket, at McDonald's, just a cashier is probably like the biggest option I have right now. You know, living life as a failure is not fun. It's not desirable. How would you guys feel? You had so much expectations for use, you had so much potential. I'm not saying I had potential, but everyone else saw it that way. Just so you can turn around and disappoint everyone. You know, everyone in my life would have been happy for me had I did pass. I didn't pass, I don't get that reaction. And, well, the universe, more so the government, said, let's add to his torment and misery that is called life, and let's take his money. You know, my dad, he has been saying that now that I've technically graduated, I should move on, do the next program in school, when I still have these exams to do, because I failed. I don't get to move on with my life yet, because I did not pass. If I had done things my dad's way, he would have had me do a second program of school while I was doing the first one. So he would have had me do, or ideally he would have had me do 2 college programs at the same time. And I can't even pass one. How would you feel if you were a kid and you failed your family? How would you feel if you were a parent and you had a kid who failed, like my parents do right now? It appears that some of the monsters in the area have been mining for the ore particular into the depths. Our fellow Yiga have found them working in large numbers around mineral deposits and even carrying these ores. But why? Could the ores have some special use? I don't think it's ever explained why the monsters in this game want Zonite, like what they do with it. Well, at least we have an idea of a light root in this general area. You know, it's not a good feeling to be the sole reason that you are dragging down your family. My sister, she's long graduated by now. She did 2 programs and she passed. She's done with school. She never has to do school again in her life. She's getting married soon. My sister does so much at work. She does all the paperwork, all the logistics, most of the finances, I think. Without her, honestly, our family business kind of falls apart. And then my family is always saying that she's married soon, so because my family has an outdated mentality, I think, at least I believe this is kind of outdated, that once she marries, she's his now, she'll leave us behind, she won't care, she won't really have time to deal with us anymore, especially when she has kids and a family. Then it'll be my duty to do all that stuff. When my sister moves on with her life, it is then my duty to do all that stuff I said with our store. So once she moves on, it would be on me to handle all that stuff I just said for the family business. So I am the sole reason that my family is being dragged down right now. I contribute nothing. You know, I'm not the one who keeps the business alive. In fact, I'm doing the opposite. I make almost no sales. I keep spending reckless amounts of money on junk that I don't need. You know, more and more in my young life, I just kind of wish it would all end. Given the position I'm in, if only there was an easy out, but I don't get that. I have to keep on fighting. No, man, I am not good. You know, life is rough these days. What's up, you ask? Well, I spent the last 45 minutes talking about this. You see that, audience? That just further proves that nobody watches me, so no, I don't make anything from doing this. Literally earlier tonight, just before I started, my dad even told me, like, you should take some time, set some time aside to exercise. Start exercising again, which clearly tells me that, well, I've gained some weight, because it's very clearly visible now. Remember not long ago I said that one of my dad's friends asked him, "Why is your son so fat?" And I heard it. As I was walking away, I heard it. I heard him ask, and yeah, that's not a good feeling. That's not something you want to hear. Come on, I am literally at the top. Fine. At least you're not a living failure, you know? At least you're not the definition of failure. At this point, I can't even make a joke about, like, if you looked up failure, you get my picture. At this point, I deserve it. I deserve being the face of the definition for failure on, like, Urban Dictionary. Because I did this all to myself. I put in the effort, and I did not get the results. You can only... Effort only goes so far. Results, those speak volumes, at least in this world. Effort is pointless. You know, my family's not going to be happy seeing all the effort I put in. They would have been happy seeing a pass. But no, that's not how this timeline played out. I just gotta find someone on my trip. I need that spice. You know, there's an unspoken truth here. Maybe it is better off that I am single and that I stay single. Because, you know, women these days, they deserve a winner, and I am anything but. So it's probably for the best that I stay alone. Even if someone were to be interested in me, I would just drag that person down. Like I drag down my entire family right now. So probably for the best that I remain alone. And you know, even if I do pass next time, even if I do succeed on the exam next time, that doesn't mean I have money. I may have passed, I may have graduated college and have my license at that point, which thinking that way is just a wishful thought of the future. Just because I have that stuff, it doesn't mean I have money. Matter of fact, I'll be in debt for a good couple of years now. I don't think anyone wants to be with someone in that position. So for the best thing for everyone is that, well, I remain, well, not remain the way I am now. What I meant by that is I just remain single for now. That's probably for the best. Even if I was to be dating right now, I would have no time for that, given I need to hit the books again. I can't even tell where I came from. Is it here? No, I don't think that's a good thing right now. No one would even bother flipping my life 180. That ice keys back there almost looks like a Rodon. You say embrace change. Embrace what change? Embrace that I've changed into an absolute failure of a person? I couldn't get one simple thing done right? That all these years of studying through school, paying all this money, that I couldn't even do the one thing I needed to do, and that was pass? That's the change I should embrace? The only thing I can embrace is the fact that I was different back then. I was actually happy in life. I was young and naive to how cruel this world is. I was oblivious and completely ignorant to all the warning signs I was given. And now that I'm living in the reality that I was given so many precautions to avoid, that's the change I need to embrace. And I need to live with all of that. No, man, I already said. I only get 3 chances to take this exam. If I want to take it a 4th time, then I need to go through a whole process in order to be qualified again to be taken. If I do fail this 3 times, I give up at that point. I will not take it a 4th time. No matter how far I've gotten, the fact that I've already graduated the program, the fact that I've studied for it 3 times, if I fail 3 times, I will never take it again. I don't care how close I am, I'm not taking it again. I quit at that point. At that point, I do not care. Just try harder next time. You think I didn't try very extremely hard this time? You know how much I studied? And the part I studied the most, the hardest for, is the portion I failed. Not the part that I didn't study for. I somehow passed that. But the part I spent months studying, I spent months practicing all the lab equipment, and that's the part I failed. I'm guessing you don't know. Now, you already know that the location I did my exam was at my own school campus. So it was very close. Now, I need to go all the way to Barrie, which is nearly 2 hours away, get a hotel there for like 2 to 3 nights in order to take this exam again. Because I won't get as lucky as I did to some reason be held right here. I gotta repay $700 to retake it when I'm already in debt to the government for tens of thousands of dollars. So not only am I constantly losing money now to the debt, I need to repay to take the exact same thing that I studied so hard for but still could not pass. I have to travel this time, which I did not have to do before. I think you missed me say this as well. The fact that my birthday is in a couple days, and I'm going on vacation in just about 2 weeks from now, both of those now are going to be stained with the thought of just not succeeding, not passing. Both of those are going to be burdened with failure. This is why I would have chosen to look at my results after. But my hand was forced to check, and now I have to live with it. I have to live through my birthday knowing that I failed this exam. Any sort of celebration my family does for me, I will be giving them a fake smile. How can I be happy on these days? How can we celebrate anything? How can we relax on my vacation with this, knowing this? When can I retake it? I have to retake it in October. So this cruise trip, you can say, is going to be a nice little break. This will be probably my only chance to relax again. Despite me having all this as a burden in the back of my head, this will probably be the only time where I get to relax for quite a long time. When's the exam? What's the exam on again? Nah, I'd rather not say. Bro, it doesn't matter if anyone took it. I know people who took it. What's that gonna help? I took it myself, and I still wasn't able to pass. What's finding others who took it gonna help? Bro, I am literally working in this industry. Nobody I know is gonna study with me. They're all done. They've moved on. They don't even want to think about this anymore. If you passed school, you've already successfully completed school. Would you really want to think about all that studying again just to help someone? Or would you rather just move on? You don't want anything to do with it anymore. Because that's all my friends from college, all of them passed. None of them remember the specific details on what to study. So if anyone wants an even bigger recap on everything that's happening in my life, so I failed my exam. Now I have to repay $700. Actually, no, scratch that. Minimum $1,000 to retake it, because it's over 700 to retake, and then the money to drive to the next city over, and the hotel fees in order for me to stay there for like 3 days. So, bare minimum, $1,000 to retake this exam during when business is very bad, very little income, and debt to the government, tens of thousands of dollars in debt. And just as an added cherry on top, my uncle's dying, which was very unexpected. Now, this doesn't impact me as much as it does my mom, since I say this all the time. I don't really know this uncle. He's only my uncle through marriage. But, impacts my mom, because it impacts my mom's sister. And now that, all that money issue, she's gonna try her best to go back to Hong Kong. Oh my god, just drop the shield already. She's gonna try her best to go back to Hong Kong ASAP. Which is already lots of money. You know how expensive a plane ticket is? So... money troubles, failure in life, and my uncle's dying. What a fantastic time to be alive, right? Another kite shield? Maybe kite shields aren't as rare as I'm thinking. Or maybe I'm just getting super lucky and that I should keep these because it won't respawn again. I can bet you none of the people we knew from high school is going through this all of this as well. I can bet you no one we knew from high school has failed this hard in life already. And believe me, I've seen it. I've seen some people we've known from high school online. They're out there exploring the world. They have money. They're successful. Then you have someone like me. This is why I've said so many times, if a high school reunion ever does happen, not a chance I would go. What a laughingstock I would be. You saying I got this when you said that same thing last time. Clearly I did not before, so don't count on me having this time. I will only disappoint you, just like everyone else I disappointed. You know, you saying I can't change the past, just the future, once again will just lead to disappointment. Because isn't that what everyone wants? A better future? Isn't that what everyone wants for me? For me to have a better future? Well, not people who don't actually know or care for me, but you know, like my friends and family. Don't everyone I know, isn't that ideal for me for everyone to have a better future? Once again, just don't keep that in mind, because I will disappoint. Look at this now. So much expectation, so much encouragement, so much on the line for me to pass. And what do I go? What do? I go and I disappoint everyone. I did say from the beginning that it was unfair how much expectation, how much pressure I had on me to pass first try. The most unlikely person, the most unqualified person to pass first try. And I had so much pressure when it came down to money trouble, or for whatever reason getting lucky enough to having the exam take place at my own school campus instead of the next city over. I had so much pressure on me to pass first try. And what do I go ahead and do? Anything but that. You didn't do well on your first semester. Neither did I. But did you fail the final culmination? How many people do you know graduated and still failed? I mean, isn't that one thing I'm well known for? I always find a way to, keep in mind, you may know lots of people who fail first year of uni. You know, technically, I'm one of them, right? I'm one of the people you know who failed first year. But the difference with me is, on top of failing first year, I also failed at the very end. I failed at the beginning just to make it to the very end, just to fail again. And there was so much on the line. It's not the courses I failed. I passed. I graduated. But the exam to get the license is what I failed. I succeeded. I passed everything just to fail at the very end. I only have 3 chances to take this exam. I failed once, so if I fail 2 more times, then I quit at that point. I'm not taking it a 4th time. But it's not the chances that's the issue. It's the money, the time wasted, all the disappointment that comes with failing it. Alright, how many times do I have to explain how much pressure I had, how much I had on the line to pass it first try? Fine, you want me to explain it again? I'll explain it all. I'll explain it all again so all of you have a clear idea why failing was not an option for me, but I still did. So this exam is 3 days long. Normally what happens is I have to travel to the next city to take it, but for whatever reason, it was held at my own college campus this time. So normally what happens is I would need to travel, I need to book a hotel and stay there for a couple days in order for me to do this exam. So for whatever reason, I got lucky enough for them to host it literally right here, my own college campus. It's familiar, it's close, I know how to get here. No travel needed, no booking of hotels needed, so it was right here. The first time I took this exam, for whatever reason, it was held right here. So that alone was already a lot of reasons for me to just pass it first try. No need to... Oh my god, why is a friend of mine calling me? Give me a second. You know what I realized? If I play this, you guys can't hear it. Are you watching right now? Because you're in it. So, too bad if you... Yeah, too bad if you don't want to be in it. You're in it now.
I drive, guys. I drive.
So yeah, there's no way that that our friends did not tell you about this. There is no...
I'm just here to talk to you because you seem down. Because you're dead. I haven't talked to you in a while. And I want to see what's going on.
Well, life could be a lot better right now.
I'm gonna put you on speaker.
Are you alone?
No.
I figured.
I am with Ryan Levi right now.
Are you serious?
No. So what stream are you playing? What game?
Playing Zelda, as always.
Is it New Zelda?
Yes.
What makes this one different from the other one? They all look the fucking same. Actually, no. I don't know.
I feel like you're just avoiding the topic just to try to cheer me up. You know damn well what game I'm playing.
What topic?
Uh-huh.
Nah, what's the topic? I should know another topic. I'm driving a car.
Well, not good news. So that exam that I had so much riding on, I did not pass.
Right. Nice going, buddy.
I could be feeling much better right now if I had passed.
Always a possibility, but that's not the reality. But, I mean, there's always tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know about that. Sorry to hear that. I'm sure you tried your hardest.
I tried my hardest, and that still wasn't enough.
Well, your hardest was kind of like studying the last minute, but it's
I was not studying the last minute. I studied for months.
Oh, okay, well, there's a couple of games in between your DS.
I already told you. I've explained this multiple times. That I cannot just sit still and not do anything. I need something to do while I'm studying. Everyone studies differently.
Subway Surfer.
I did not do Subway Surfer. What the hell is happening outside? I hear maybe like a hammer outside.
Keep me on the phone, dude.
Man, you know, if you watch the final product right now, like, this is crazy.
The stream?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, when you upload it to YouTube, I'll watch it.
Oh,
If
if only you could see what's happening on screen right now.
Is there by any chance Mons?
Yes, there's a boss fight happening.
The boss. Me.
What? Are you actually alone right now, or is, like, she with you? Your girl?
Oh, okay, okay.
I don't know. You're with her all the time now.
I'm hoping she's like right here.
Is she actually right next to you?
Yeah, look, she's right here.
Oh, so she's just awkwardly staying silent on the side.
No, she's on her phone. Yeah, I know where fuck that text. You know, we can always take the next one. How much is this thing? 1200, 200, 2000?
$700?
Oh, yeah, that was in the thousands. Okay, okay.
No, but all the stuff that has to go with it will bring it up to the thousands.
I mean, you have the experience in the first place.
Well, now I gotta go all the way to Barry. I gotta get a hotel and stay there for a couple nights in order to take it again.
You know, maybe if that was your study method, maybe it was the best.
Everyone does it differently.
But maybe yours is different than the one you're doing.
Well, you already know my situation. I am now thousands of dollars in debt, plus now all this money.
Okay, that's your sister. Okay, so you have...
Whoops. Hold on. Me? None. I'd rather not have this recording. Yep. Give me a sec. Huh? You really think I understand what that means? You think I would know how to do that? But it's still a blow to lose all that. Well, losing that will leave me with not that much. It could have been better. I could have not been in debt at all. You really just said we could have been born the son of Bezos. Well, now I don't know what to do. Meet new people, he says. Well, I got a lot of thinking to do. Need to think about what I'm doing next. You know, how many of our friends can actually say they graduated college and they still failed? Exactly. You guys, I don't know if all of you have it this way, but all you guys have is once you graduate, you're done. How do you get your license? Do you have to do an exam for that? Well, best of luck to you. I realize you guys probably don't have any context.
Who doesn't have context?
Never mind.
What does Alex say?
Are you still driving right now?
Drunk driving? Yes, sir. No. No, I'm parked.
Are you parked at home?
It's at home.
Okay.
I don't know whose.
Wow.
Yeah, I have no idea.
How many times? Do you know the context behind why failing wasn't an option for me?
Well, tell me now.
Jesus, I've explained this like 3 times tonight.
Hallelujah, then you can stay at 4 times.
So, originally what's supposed to happen is, what usually happens is I would have had to go to the next city over to do this exam, but for whatever reason this time, it was held at my own school campus. So so that means it's very close. It's familiar spaces. I know what the classrooms look like, the lab equipment, how they work. So I know all that.
Word.
So it's no secret that it's expensive as hell to take this exam.
Word.
Just one of the 2 portions is over $700.
Alright, real quick question. So if you put 23K, what's one? You put 15,000 of that? With your GSC, that should probably pay back.
Bro, you're saying that as if it's a small amount.
You don't have to pay it back. You have 0%. You have 0% interest.
Whatever, man.
You have a set term limit. It's $500 a month.
Whatever, man.
You know,
So,
what are you talking about?
regardless, it's still expensive to take. So, the location was right here. It's expensive, super expensive to take. Well, and also, everyone was rooting for me, you included, all our friends, my family, and now I just disappointed all of you by giving y'all the worst result possible.
Wait, what did you actually get on the test? Do you know?
Not a pass.
How bad of a fail?
I'm actually not too sure. All I saw was fail.
Oh, can you see the score though?
Let me see. Yikes. I need... Wait a second. I believe I need 70% to pass. I got a 60.
Not that bad. Hey, yo, get off your horse. It's not that bad.
It's still a fail regardless.
It's 10% off.
Yeah, that 10% cost me the entire exam.
Yeah, we got told. Well, it's not end of world stuff. It's not like you bombed the test. It's not like you need to restart the whole thing. Can you see? Because you just said the exam was split in 2 parts. Can you see which parts you did worse in?
No. It does not say specifically what the section is. All it says is sections 1 to 5. It doesn't say what the sections were.
Is section 1 to 5 all the sections?
Part 2 of the exam was split off into 5 sections, 5 different things regarding lab equipment and certain other different things to do.
Well, now you know what consists on the test. I happen to know someone who knows someone who also knows someone.
There's lava all the way here. Anyways,
Who had a sister who failed like a million times in high school.
high school.
Yeah, and then she managed to pass with 1% on chemistry. So it's possible. Yeah.
Did you cut out there?
No, I was waiting for you to talk.
Oh.
Okay, what are the other reasons? So, school is not far. Okay, word.
Money.
Okay, word.
So not only is the debt portion kind of money issues.
Forget about the debt.
Hold on, but there's also the fact that business is very slow.
Yeah, that one sucks.
Like no income.
That one sucks.
And also the fact that what my mom wanted to do was she wanted to go back to Hong Kong and visit my grandma because she's old. She wanted to go back completely like conscious free or whatever. She wanted to go back completely not having to worry about me. Wanting to go back with the idea that I passed, I'm done, she doesn't have to worry about me anymore. She can go back free of mind. What? Well, now she can't do that. Matter of fact, she kind of has to do something way worse, which is go back and either visit my dying uncle or, you know, go back for his funeral with the lingering sting of a failure for a son. Now she has to do that.
Do you actually want to be an oncologist?
No. I've said this multiple times. I have no passion for this business. Only reason I took this is because I don't have anything else to do. So I thought I would take this in the meantime, do the family business in the meantime, while I figure things out. And I still haven't figured things out. I don't know what to do.
Why is that?
Huh?
Why is that?
What do you mean, why is that? I just don't have anything in mind I want to do for a living for the rest of my life.
Well, it's not for the rest of your life. For the next 40 years.
He says that like it's a very short period.
Or 22 now. Our guys are going to 23.
Well, now you know my birthday's coming up. Now I have this in the back of my mind, and this will be in my mind when I'm on vacation in a couple weeks too.
So, quick question. Apart from all that stuff, would you like, instead of an item, just $50 then if you really want money?
What?
You know, let's say propose we want to get you a gift or something, you know, out of the blue.
I have no idea what
sometime
he's
around
asking.
your birthday. Do you want something or do you just want cash?
You don't have to get me anything at all, actually.
I ain't asking.
Aren't we beyond that age of giving presents?
No means yes.
Well, he said it, not me.
And yes means yes.
Okay. Well, at least I did the dishes before doing this tonight, so I don't have anything to do after this. And also, I had some great sleep last night. After I had a headache last night, great sleep last night for a change.
You get some great sleep today, though. Don't forget that.
Am I gonna cry myself to sleep like I did when I failed my first program in college?
Look at that. I do that shit all the time.
Huh?
That's the way of the men.
Build character?
Never let some secret. I feel you, man. I feel that one. Once every 3 months. Or once. Once, two.
So I just muted him for a quick second. I hope he doesn't hear this. He keeps cutting out, so it's hard for me to hear him from times.
Okay, so any other reasons?
Well, now I need to travel, spend more money that I kind of can't afford to spend.
Now listen.
Great, now what's he gonna say? You say I have a car, but that car kind of happened out of nowhere.
Hey, you got an asset like that? That's crazy, bro. Congratulations. Now, I'm just saying, you can either A, use the car and fix problem 1 where you have to travel, or B, take the car and fix problem 2 where you need money.
Yeah, I only found out today that I failed, so give me some time to think about what to do next.
I know, I'm just throwing these thoughts in the bin. Alright, I'm trying, buddy. You got this, buddy. You're stronger than that. You're your own man.
Everyone said I got this last time, and look what happened.
Yeah, well, I kind of dropped the ball on that one, but... Listen. But it doesn't have to be. It could be better.
Yeah, you're damn right it could be better.
You got a whole year. You'll be fine.
What do you mean a whole year? I retake it in October.
When was the last test?
June?
You got like 3 months.
Not even.
August, September. Oh. You got like 2 months. 2.5. He's good.
I try to be strong. I really do try.
Are you trying to be strong?
I'm still alive, aren't I?
That's 8 billion people.
Well, we'll see. We'll see how the weekend treats me. Will I get more stinking ass customers to even worsen my mood?
Well, that's good, though. Business is good. You need that.
You realize when customers come in, they don't always buy.
Oh, so there's just window shopping?
Yep.
Man, I'm just saying. Originally, you were pretty bummed out about school. Originally, you were pretty bummed about things. And things worked out in the end.
Did they though? They worked out to the point where I failed. That's where me working out got to.
You failed in elementary school. You failed in high school. Look where you are now. Failure is the thing we all go through. Don't worry, man.
Yeah, but
Shit sucks.
there
Shit
was
sucks.
there was so much at stake for me failing this time.
There was a lot of stake. But it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world.
You know, she hasn't said a single word this whole time. She's just sitting awkwardly beside you.
Nah, she's asleep.
She's asleep? In the car?
Yeah, right. Yep, asleep. It's late.
Okay. Just gotta study, you say, huh? And
I mean, what parts did you feel like you failed worse on? You should just look back on it. I feel like you probably learn a lot through reflecting, honestly.
I need some more time to think about that.
Yeah, take the time. But you probably should, because I feel like you're a person that wouldn't.
Our friend is saying I actually did average, which is good. Yeah, right. Not good enough to... Well, just not good enough. Average won't cut it this time.
Yeah, sadly not. So you're gonna have to take what you did and perhaps try to work on how you should actually study. Oh, wait, how's that other boss, by the way? Did you get it?
Yeah.
You should.
And there's another one on screen. The same one.
Does he revive?
No, it's in a different location.
Ah, that would have been like a fucking Dark Souls thing.
There are two of the same bosses so close. Well, I guess it makes sense. I guess it makes sense given the region I'm at.
Is it the EU League?
What?
EU region?
No. And why is there lava here?
Korea always has a toe.
Sherfin's lava falls, huh? I did not expect it to be hot under Hebra. Is that a Talus?
Good luck, Angus. You're welcome again.
The hell was that? Wow, that tree protected me.
She said good luck.
What?
She said good luck.
Did she not say the same thing before?
Yeah. And what can you do, man?
Pass.
All we gotta do is move on, move forward. Yeah. I can do me something.
Oh, I don't even have the right thing on.
Back to the drive.
I can hear your turn signal.
That's how you know I'm driving safely.
Yes, sir. You parked the car just to talk to me.
Yes, that's you know I'm a safe driver. I can be trusted.
3 buses at this hour?
Yeah, man. Go to sleep. Who the hell's taking the bus now? Whoever's doing that needs to get a job and buy a car.
You know, my college friends don't even know my results yet. I haven't told them yet.
Is it the same thing?
One of my friends literally said if I passed, he'll literally treat me to a meal. Wow, isn't he in for a disappointing surprise?
I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I can feel that. I used to fail all my fucking tests, you know, in Marco.
But
You know that?
those had less on the line. Those were high school
I feel
tests.
like I get into university. What are you talking about? These are grade 11. These are the fucking entrance.
Can you believe that was the stuff we were worried about back then?
You're worried about the same shit now.
Yeah, well, there's actually money on the line this time.
Like university is no money. You think you're forgetting university to pay for entrance?
I meant high school.
Remember? No, I'm talking about when you apply to university, you have to pay for an entrance thing. Remember to apply? What was it, like $100 an application?
No, I do not remember that.
You don't remember the university entrance application system? You have to pay money for that. It's $50 for university, or for a college, I think. $50 for each college, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I seriously don't remember this. This happened so long ago.
Yeah, you have to pay. Ask anyone else. They'll know. You have to pay. So if you chose one, you have to choose like a minimum of 3 universities, and you pay for each one after that too.
I vaguely remember picking different schools. I don't remember the paying part.
Yeah, I paid like $150 per school.
I'll take your word for it. I'll take.
Like 6, actually.
Yep, I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, fuck that shit. But yeah, that's not money in that. Shit like that. I remember applying for fucking colleges and I got accepted to like every single one.
I got accepted into another, and yet I chose this one.
What was the other one?
I don't remember. I don't remember.
Oh, I just assumed it was Centennial. Centennial's like the second biggest, no?
You tell me.
Nah, I don't know. I don't fucking pay attention to college anymore. But yeah, shit, man. I know the feeling shit sucks. I kinda just hated it when I was in high school. I didn't tell anyone. But everyone fucking knew. You know what I fucking remember? I was in it was Miss Mann's advanced functions class, I think. And we just had our final exams. And you know, Asian parents, everything's about that. You know that shit.
Yep.
And then, if I remember correctly, she handed me my exam, and she's like, "Kyle, you failed." And shit, man, I was trying so hard not to cry that day. Like, in front of everyone. I remember Shirley sitting right beside me. Fuck.
I don't remember this. Maybe I wasn't there around that time since I was doing co-op.
Yeah, because this is my experience. This is my experience. I was in university level advanced functions, what is it? And then she handed me that exam. She had it upside down. She always did that shit because everyone knew I failed.
All right, I remember teachers used to do that.
Yeah, and then she fucking handed me that shit, and then she asked me to see my notes. I handed her my notes, and it was all like cool and stuff, and then she passed me based on that.
Wow.
Yeah, I got fucking 50.
Well, you're not the only one who
I tried so hard not to grin.
you're not the only one who passed with a 50.
Yo, that's what reminds me too, like in chemistry too. And I tried doing, no, it was grade 11. When that teacher pulled me aside, and she's like, "Guys, figure something out, because you're failing right now." I was just crying for her.
You're doing good now, right? In uni?
Yeah, obviously. I figured out how I study.
Well, that's good at least.
Yeah. Better myself, but it's not like it's never okay. So now you're going. I don't know if it ever helps, but shit, I know. I was all alone back then.
Well, I'm now alone since everyone I know has passed.
I remember when I was fucking there, I had fucking no one and like David. Jet was passing, Jet had the extra time. David, Spencer were on a roll. And I was like literally the only one of these classes failing. Literally. I had the lowest average. And there were some fucking younger grades in there too. They were doing speech courses. And I was doing lower than them.
School just isn't meant for some people.
It really is.
But that's how this society works. You're not good in school, you're not gonna get far in life.
Yeah, that really is. Like the reality of it is. But it's not always the case.
Well, it is the case for us and our environment, our community.
Trust me, it's not always the case. A lot of times, it's your, I don't know how to describe it. Your posture, you're not really posturing, it's how you work with people. If that makes some sense. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, confidence goes a really long way.
Well, you can understand if I kind of don't have any right now.
I don't know. It's something you guys gotta put a face on. It really does suck, buddy. I've been there. I've been there. But you will get over it. I did. It's not just taking a while.
I know, it takes time, everything takes time.
Time tells all things. But don't give up now.
I'll give up after 3 tries, because that's how many I'm allowed to take this exam.
Give up on your first, bro.
Just make sure you're driving safely out there. How far are you? I am literally fighting the exact same boss again. For some reason, the game devs thought it was a good idea to put 2 back to back. Just look at all those Poes down there. You're saying I'm trying hard not to smile, but keep in mind this is just temporary. This is just temporary happiness. I still got the rest of, well, the next couple months to really let all of this failure sink in. Great, I don't have a weapon to pick this up. That's a shame.
Alright, Google Maps, tell me where to go.
I should probably upgrade.
Damn, this shit fucking sucks.
Hmm?
Yeah, just take the phone. Okay. We're all drivers. Okay.
What?
Toronto drivers driving like the drivers of Toronto, eh? Real school shit.
The roads aren't empty at this hour?
Hell, you'd be surprised.
Whenever I drive at this hour, the roads are empty.
Cause you're in Marco, I'm in Scarborough. I'm closer to Toronto.
Hmm.
I don't even know where I am. Oh, this is where I am. I recognize this place now. Man, fucking Phoenix sucks now. Shit, I remember all that shit. It's all running through my brain now. Oh.
I feel like I've been on for way longer than 2 hours.
Well, I've been calling you the entire time, so don't worry about that.
We've been in call for 40 minutes.
Is it 40 minutes?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. I don't have someone to talk to, so I think we're all good. That's good that you checked your score, though.
I kinda had no choice to today.
Better late than never, eh?
Yep, no one else had that mentality. Everyone wanted me to check it right away.
Well, that was always my course of action, too. Obviously, some people handle stress differently. But, obviously, you shouldn't do it forever, because at that point it becomes self-destructive.
Well, I had no choice but to not do it forever. If I did pass, then I would have had only like a month to check. Because if I did pass, I would have had to apply to get my license or whatever. Well, that's irrelevant info at this point.
Come on, move out of the way. Movement. Stuff that used to be.
I think I'm just gonna have to pass on this halberd.
Sorry, car.
what did you do today? I saw you posted a picture. You went to some restaurant.
Oh yeah, there's a new cafe place. Near Buckville Mall. Oh shit, that was... Oh,
What do you think of it?
that was a fat ass pothole. I think it was it was pretty good. Prices were high, if I'm honest. Like, pretty dang high. I paid $19 for a meal. Shit.
God damn, $90 for a meal?
19.
Oh, I was gonna say, $90? You paid an entire paycheck for a meal?
Yeah, that's half. More than half. Yeah, it was pretty expensive, I think.
Because I was thinking $90. I thought cafes were supposed to be on the cheap side.
Would I recommend it? Sure. Every day?
Yeah, would recommend for like one, at least try once, right?
Yeah, actually try once. They have like some chicken waffles. Yo, this one sucks. Oh. Yo, they're shaking this car apart, man. Oh my god. This is the worst road ever. We got at work, came back, just did that. We were originally gonna do something like clay for a date, but she was really tired today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I don't know what's up with that. Because she got home late yesterday, so she
Maybe,
didn't have a choice.
maybe a long day at work?
Not really. Didn't get much sleep yesterday. So I didn't really want to push to do something intensive like that.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
That's why we kind of just chilled at my place for the day.
Sounds like a good time.
I feel like it must have been pretty awkward for my parents. To see my girlfriend and brother finally, yeah. Like, it must have been pretty awkward.
Well, it would have happened at some point, right?
Had to, yeah.
Well, better to get it over with now, so it would be less awkward in the future.
Okay, where do I turn right? I have to turn right here. So, and these roads are confusing. Yeah, but they do. But I guess it was a bit awkward when the whole family was there. Because I kind of brought it home out of nowhere.
Damn, I don't have any stamina food.
You feel going, Kennedy. Shit. Just wait. Just wait. This is the kind of street where I saw my brother. I saw someone ram into each other.
Okay, instead of climbing out here, I see I can maybe go over there and slowly make my way up. So I'm gonna do that. then why don't you?
Because that's what they're built. I guess I'm playing games, but it doesn't make it.
Sounded like a toilet flushing.
Is your or mine?
Sounded like that on your side.
Oh no, I was just taking a turn.
I almost thought you said taking a dump.
In the car.
You never know. The human body has to go when it does.
Big bottles, big bottles. Biggins, biggins, biggins. What do you get? Intelligence. Who took that? Oh my, I'm hitting all the bottles.
Is that what that sound is?
Yeah. I'm so sorry, Prime. I actually play Agent with this. You're a good man. You're good. Well, I was gonna check out these tires, but I'm worried it's gonna jitter everything up.
Wouldn't it be a good idea to try to avoid the potholes?
Only 60 at night. I can't see the potholes, they're under. It's a dark road with potholes that go underneath the level of the road. I cannot see.
Well then, yeah, I get it.
It's just nearly too much.
liminal spaces time. So there's obviously one more light route here, but then there should be one here. So I'm thinking, how do I get to this one? Unless there's a chasm somewhere here that I don't know about.
That's an open world, right? The new one?
What?
The new Zelda's open world, right?
Yeah.
Is it a new map or something? Or is it the same one?
It's the old map with some changes, and then they added an entire new map.
Why did it make a DLC?
Believe me, if you see how much content was added, it would have been too much for DLC.
Are you playing this on your Zelda Switch?
No.
Did you get it yet?
Yeah, I got it.
Did you get it? I think you can buy a Switch, man. That shit's like 5 years old at this point.
Welp. You don't plan for
Never
these
dropped the
things.
price, though.
I didn't plan to do this.
I think it was like $400 start, and now they're like the same shit.
Well, clearly you are aware I don't make good life choices.
Yeah.
When have you ever known me to do that?
Why don't you just stay working on a retail or something?
Considering it,
Work in retail, live an easy life, collect, I don't know, a certain percentage from your parents' stores, you know, lease them out, I guess. Well, bro.
with what income?
Lease them out, that is the income. Leasing out doesn't cost you money. It just needs an asset to lease out, which you still have. Right?
I don't know. I'm too... I got too much in the mind right now to think about than to think about stuff like this.
Yeah, should probably take a break first. Serve it all in.
I wanted a break. I really did.
You did have a break. Did you?
Yeah, the times between taking exams, sure, you could count that as a break.
Actually, you did have work.
The break I wanted was to be completely done with school, done the exam, done everything, and then take a break before taking the next program.
The Masters?
No, like the next subject, whatever it's called.
What's it?
The next program.
Real estate?
Yeah.
What, you're asking?
Well, I'm not just gonna stop at one program for my entire life.
Most people do.
I wish I could do that, but this is a shit economy.
Hang on a second. What makes you think real estate's gonna do anything? Real estate's taking the front.
Well, it's still better to have opportunities. Something's better than nothing.
I am back. One second.
I can't aim that low.
1 second. Something to eat. Yeah, Ricky, did you just eat one of the chickens? The cafe near Hong Kong Citizen? The cafe or something?
Are you talking to me? Okay. Oh, that's another boss fight done. Your aim in Zelda is better than your Valorant aim.
I guess I'm gonna go take a shot. I need to hang up, bro.
Alright.
Thanks for calling me. Thanks for
Well,
taking the
you
call.
called me.
Yeah, but thanks for taking the call.
I should
Yeah, thank you.
I should be thanking you for calling me, for hitting me up in this well, this awful time in my life.
No, it's not the end. No, I won't be relaxed.
Yeah, I appreciate you, man.
We'll talk later, man.
Alright.
Have a good night.
You too. See that, folks? That's a real homie right there. He heard that, well, life sucks for me right now, and he hit me up just to try to cheer me up. That's a real homie right there. I wonder who told him about that. Wonder, because, you know, he was driving. He was busy. He clearly wasn't watching me doing this right now when he was driving. So I wonder who hit him up. Wonder who told him, like, yo, you should maybe want to call him, try to cheer him up. Wonder who told him that. Can you believe this, folks? We are so close to finishing the depths. And the fact that we're about to finish at this downer of a topic today, I'll be honest, I may save the, well, if this light route here doesn't light up this area too, because we know there's a light route there, I may save this final light route for next time. Just so I could say I didn't finish the depths in such a downer of a day. Go into game testing and development? You think I know anything about that? That would once again mean I would have to study for that. And you know me, I know zero about that stuff. I didn't take computer science in high school, so I don't have a start there. If I were to do that program, I would be... well, I wouldn't even be qualified to do that. You would need certain prerequisites from high school to take that, and I don't have any of those. The only prerequisite I may have is Photoshop. That's the only computer class I took in high school. Photoshop. I look 10 times less tense than when I started. Well, I had the homie to cheer me up a bit. But make no mistake, me being this slightly more positive is but temporary. This is only day one of me absorbing all this failure energy. And it will not end until I pass. Which could be... well, let's think. If I retake it in October... let's see, I took... my first attempt was in June. And... Results came out early August, so just under 2 months. So, we'll find out if I truly pass or not in December, and it's August right now. You wouldn't call 60 a complete failure? You know who does? You know who does call that a failure? I'll let you take a wild guess. Take a wild guess. Who would consider 60 a failure? And look at that, we have another boss here. How much longer do I have until my Master Sword? 5 minutes. Let's hope this fight takes 5 minutes, and if not, I'll wait for it the 5 minutes. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm using a shitty bow here, so it's fine if I lose a couple arrows. I will wait the 4 minutes just to fuse this to the Master Sword. You know, my sister probably needed my phone charger this whole time because hers broke. So the only Apple phone charger in the house is mine. She probably needed my phone charger for quite a while now since she has 3 iPhones to charge. They're, you know, over the years, she just upgrades iPhones. But she still uses the old ones, not for calling, but for pictures or whatever. So she has 3 iPhones. And she charges all of them with my cord right now. Not gonna lie, you can see me getting an A on my second try. I don't. Given my track record and history, I don't. I would not be surprised if I failed again. Matter of fact, I would be even less surprised if I got a worse mark this time. I got a 60 this time. Watch me get a 55 next time. Oh, it's now midnight. Jeez, it's only now midnight? Why is tonight felt so long? You know what I kind of wanted to do to check my grade? I kind of wanted to wait for once I get the shiny Pikachu, which I still haven't yet. Once I get the shiny Pikachu, then I check. You know, I'm in a really good mood. I just got the shiny. Let's ruin that. Let's balance that out by, you know, finding out I failed. And you know what? Speaking of shinies, I forgot to mention this entire time. Until now, the tiny bit of joy from today. I got a shiny Eevee in Pokemon Go today. Female too, so it's even more rare. Well, that's the only bit of serotonin I had rush today. Well, the universe gave me a little bit of a, tried to break the news easily to me today by softening me up with the shiny Eevee, and then completely tearing me down. Well, now I need to think about what I'm going to do next. First things first is probably just get that cruise trip done. Go on vacation, try my best to have a good time. And then when I come back, well, it's back to stressing. Back to thinking about exams, studying. It never ends. The cycle never ends. The torment and torture, it never ends. Even when I graduated and did the exam, it still doesn't end. Are you sure your phone is upright and you're not looking at a 90 as a 60? I'm pretty sure I'm not seeing the word fail upside down. Because it literally says that. It either says, it spells out the word pass or fail. You know what really, really sucked today? You saw the expression change. So I mentioned earlier that the exam is in 2 parts. The first part we saw was a pass. So right then and there my family had hope. They had actual... Yeah, they had hope. You saw a big smile on my mom's face like, wow, you actually passed. And then the cold, sad reality of the second part of the exam saying fail, they were all just like, oh. Oh. Yep. It's just like Zoom. You give the people hope just to tear it away. Just to rip it away from them. Maybe if it was a typo, then they would have fixed it by now. If it was a typo, then I would not have gotten an email from the exam people themselves saying, unfortunately, you did not pass. I am not... Why am I even climbing this? Look! I'm climbing up on a wall. What am I doing? Over here wasting time climbing for whatever reason. I'll get this light route, then probably call it there. Found it. Oops. So this will be our second last light route. Look at all those Poes. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pin where that is just so I can remember. What? Bruh. The final light route we need in this entire area lights up this puny little spot. Can we just take a second, take a step back and just look at all the work we've done? All of this. Why do I have a pin here? That's for the shrine above. All of this. An entire layer on top of the Breath of the Wild map. We explored the same amount of area as the game itself. This is just kind of jaw-dropping. Just why is there an X here? Bruh, that was a long time ago. So you passed the first part and did decent on the other, and you don't think there's hope for the next one? Literally everything you say is just making me think of that Hawkeye meme. Don't do that. Don't give me hope. I'm amazed there's only 2 of these machines down here. Unless I missed a few. I don't think you completely disappoint your parents. You actually did pretty good for your first attempt. Bruh, did you miss the part where I said the effort don't matter? Results do? They're not going to be proud of me for how much I studied, how much I put into studying. They're disappointed by the fact that they don't see a pass. Okay, next time. Why do I have a pin here? Good, I'm only missing the red one. Man, we have a lot of shrines to do next time. All the shrines here in the Hebra region, we have almost none of them. Almost. Let's see, I count 1, 2, 3. That's a tower. 4 shrines around here that I can at least 4 I can see we haven't done yet. And then this one, we need the rest of the Yiga armor set. So next time we will finish the depths by getting, look, right there, that one last light route. Hey, where's my lizard? If you get 2 more attempts and that was your first, I'd say you did well. You just gotta improve on some things. No one is perfect. But nobody knows more than I do that no one is perfect. You don't need to be saying that to me. I should be the person who knows that the best. Not everyone passes on their first attempt, but you know how much was on the line for me to pass first attempt. I got no idea if you heard that. Did you hear that actually? Did the mic pick that up? Alright, let's use these before we go. You saying here I made the boys proud. Yeah, huh. You can try to hand me that cope all you want, but I will not take it. You're saying there's anime figures coming out and quality anime shows. Bro, I hope you realize that now that I'm no longer free from my shackles, you know this means I no longer have a bunch of free time to just watch whatever I want. All the stuff I had to catch up on, all the stuff that I had to watch, well, I got some of them done. I started work on some of the things to watch, but now that I have to study again, guess what's being pushed off to the side? And also, now that because I owe a great debt of money, guess what I'll have to cut back on buying? Even though knowing me, I'm not gonna do that. I'm definitely going to, though. I'm gonna limit myself on how much I actually buy. Not buy as much as I used to, but I'm still gonna buy some stuff here and there. I really should just binge as much as I can right now before I actually have to go study mode again. Like before my trip, before my vacation, I should just binge as much as I can. Because after the vacation, after my relaxed time is over, you know exactly what I need to start doing. No fourth switch? Well, I can't guarantee that. I can almost guarantee it, but I can't 100% guarantee it. What if they release another sexy skin? Like the Tears of the Kingdom skin for the OLED. That was too sexy not to have. And yeah, honestly, had I known that would happen in the future, had I known that, first of all, they were going to release an OLED, and that there would be a really sexy Tears of the Kingdom skin for it, then I would not have bought this. Like, now, in hindsight, I would not have needed this, but back then, I didn't know. So, now I'm stuck with this regardless. Sell it on Facebook Marketplace? Nah. I bought it. I'm not gonna sell it. Sentimental value. Memories. I don't think I need anything for that. For the Big Goron sword, right? Yeah, I don't need it. I can get it back anytime. For 10 yen? What would that be? Like 10 cents? Would that even be that? Would that be like 1 cent? Isn't 1,000 yen like $1? So wouldn't 10 yen be like 0.01 cents? Which is more than nothing? Like, literally, that's the perfect statement. Ten, 0.01 cents. More than nothing. Well, I don't need to open that chest. don't need to break those since I have full arrows again. You were gonna give me a €0 bill. This is a stupid question, but does that even have monetary value? Like, is that an official monetary item? Or is that just a souvenir item? Because regardless of how I ask, it has no monetary value. But then you thought about it and decided you probably wouldn't want it. It's worth €5 and €0. Wow, you literally would have just paid for nothing at that point. You know what? Get me the Gravity Falls negative $12 bill. It's worth something and nothing at the same time. Wow, this, just like in Gravity Falls, wow, this is worthless. It is beyond worthless. The negative $12 bill. This is worthless. It is beyond worthless. It is less than worthless. I would make a joke somewhere in there regarding Just Like Me, but I think we've heard enough about that tonight. So sell these 3. Okay, let me do one more thing before I forget. Was it this shrine? Or was it... No, I think it was this shrine. Not this one. This one. Was it this one? I do need to pee quite badly, too. $900. Wow, that... Okay. That won't give me enough. Okay, good to know. I thought I would have had enough at this point, but no. Bruh, who needs this much battery in this game? Next time, what we might have to do to get ourselves a boost is go to each abandoned mine and take their entire stock. Just because, well, we have the Zonite for it, don't we? Yeah, Yeah, I say we do. You begin it in Tears of the Kingdom your first try, and you think you're worthless. You're the chosen one. Maybe in another universe out there, and somewhere else in the multiverse. Alright, I'm gonna call it here. This is where I end it for tonight. Even Link took off his shirt? Right. Yeah, he did do that. Well, he didn't do it by choice. Alright, thanks for sticking around, guys. I'm gonna call it here for today. Not Zelda, though, unfortunately. You're damn right. And remember, she's over 100 years old now. Okay, I'm gonna call it here for tonight. So, thanks for watching. Oh, by the way, so I might not be able to play this game tomorrow because